Well, this one is a knocker. Step in on the dance and I just my dance. Everything scatter. Right? Right now, man, active. Down with the game like a bandit. Me bring the flame like a matches. Test me now. Without the slackness, active style and pattern, that's how I'm there. Active. 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 One live life massive. Talking up and off the brandish. Touch road and hold the world hostage. When I start the bumper clad mash pit. When they step out, old face get active. 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 Now. Clocks on the each side, bad bitch on each side. Big splits, chillin' on the beach side. Run things where you feel like. Cake big, have a carve out the peace line. Freestyle now, millions for each line. Too cool, when I need ice in my beverage. Test this bigger, please find the exit. Right now, man, active. Gone with the game like a bandit. Me bring the flame like a mattress. Let's me know. But don't the slackness, active style and pattern, that's how I'm there. Active. 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 One live like massive. Talking up and off the brandish. Touch road and hold the world hostage. When I start the bumper clad mash pit. When me step out, hold this get active. 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 Active.
persons who have recently died have been returning to life and seeking weeping human victims.
Welcome everyone here tonight as we are live here from Darlington Raceway. I tell you what, this is gonna be a very interesting one. The track is a little bit unorthodox, but you know, these guys can definitely conquer this one. Before I go any further though, thoughts and prayers go out to the Jeffrey Allen Burtek family as they had a tragic loss of Jeffrey one day before his birthday. Sad to say he passed away yesterday. Thoughts and prayers go out to his wife and his family over their tragic loss. And now we gotta get into this one before we get too far into that. But this is the Blackout BMRN 218 here at Darlington. You'll not want to miss any of the action tonight because this is going to be one of those races where the drivers are going to be really challenged at every aspect of the track. It's commonly known as it's too tough to tame. A lot of drivers tend to get a little bit more nervous here. As just started to notice something on his deal here. Yes. Apparently, Blackout Motorsports has now got a new branding. It's Lights Out Motorsports. It's not the actual team name. It is actually Lights Out Racing. Got Hightower here, Sleep here. Alex is here. Quinn's here in a brand new livery. So these guys are definitely ready to rock and roll, but let's bring up a few of the drivers now and see how they feel about coming here to Darlington on a track that is way too tough to tame. Kurt. Oh, Kurt. This is not ready yet. Let's bring up Nick Quinn. Nick.
Hey, Brandon, what's up, man?
Man, we're coming here. It is a track that is too tough to tame. How do you feel about coming here to Darlington?
That's right, Lady in Black. I would assume everyone here is going to lead with the Darlington Stripe. It's a tough track, very technical track, very narrow track. There's going to be a lot of beating and banging. I think not a lot of room to run side by side here, so we're going to be mostly single file, I think. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we keep it clean and have a good race here.
Now, I've ran this track before. What do you think some of the drivers might struggle with here as far as the track itself because of how technical it is?
I would say throttle control for sure is the big one, especially coming out in turns 3 and 4. And just hitting your marks, your braking zone coming into turn 3 is really tough. You gotta make sure you hit that right, especially when the tires start getting worn. It's very tough to go around there with some worn tires, and everything is going to be tire management. This is going to be a big race for tire management because this track just eats them alive.
I would bank on track knowledge or patience here.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
I would bank on the patience aspect because if you ain't patient in Darlington, I promise you're leaving on the hauler.
You got that right, man. We're going to try to keep it clean, keep my car all in one piece, and make it to the end. That's all I'm hoping for.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Driver Anthony Alex has elected not to be interviewed here tonight as he just came off of a something. I don't know, but it's not my place to say. But you know what? Just get in here. Lucas Domini is still rocking the house in the number 81. A lot of drivers you got drivers here, they're just not in the chat. So let's talk about Darlington, how this is going to be very tough to tame here tonight. This is the Blackout BMRN 218, brought to you on the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. This is week 3 at Darlington Raceway. Track length is 1.31 miles around. Track temperature is at 109 degrees, located in Darlington. It's partly cloudy, 12-mile-an-hour winds. What could possibly go wrong here tonight? I will tell you, everything can go wrong. If drivers are not getting practice in, it's going to be a struggle. They got to be on point the entire time. There's no way around it. They definitely want to give it their all, but at the same time, they got to maintain composure and race clean the entire race, not just through parts of it. Drivers like Bill Sleep, who's very calm most of the time. He's going to be okay, but he's very itchy. He's going to have to stay cool, calm. And now let's hear from Harry Cron to see how he's feeling about coming here to Darlington. Harry.
Hey, what's up, Brandon?
You're coming here to Darlington. How do you feel about this one?
Awful. I don't really like Darlington, and I just got my brand new, well, not brand new, it's used, but my R12 base. And I'm trying that for the first time. This is going to be my first race season. It legit just came in the mail. So, yeah.
It's going to be a whole lot of everything. Darlington being as technical as it is, or are you feeling a little bit nervous and how some of the guys might run?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people here have a lot more experience here than I do. So, I expect to be outdriven, but I'm still going to give it my all, see if I can figure it out.
I'll tell you, it's technical, and patience will be key.
Oh, for sure. Me and Christian were talking about it. And yeah, we definitely just gotta take it easy. That's how it seems.
All right, man. I'll get you down to the guys. What chat were you in?
PGR.
I'll get you down there, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's Harry Kronz. Now you got Bill Sleep here. Let's hear from Billy Boy, commonly known as Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Billy Boy.
Brandon, how are you doing?
Doing great. How are you feeling here tonight? It's Darlington. It's going to be tough tonight. How do you feel about this one?
Yeah, just going to have to try and ride it out. You know me. I figured that I'd really be smart and switched up my whole monitor setup this week. So I got brand new triple monitors that I'm trying to adjust to, not only at Darlington, but yeah, here we go.
As you know, this is a track that's really tough for new drivers, but as veteran drivers is like, oh shoot, here we go again.
Yeah, yep.
All right.
You just got to be patient here, you know.
Well, good luck here tonight. I'll get you down to the guys, and hopefully the lady in black is nice to you.
Well, you never know. You just never know.
All right, man. Good luck.
Have fun up there.
I am. Good luck.
All right, man.
That's Bill Sleep, and now let's bring up Brian Newell here. He just got here. Brian.
Meep.
Man, it's the lady in black. How you feel tonight?
How I feel right now? Optimistic. It's
Looks like you gotta watch your throttle control.
I'm off throttle. I'm sideways.
It's all about throttle control here. And brake points and everything else, and very technical track, just so you're aware.
Brakes? Who used brakes?
Well, fine. Pack your shit up and go to the hauler.
I whiff from my brakes.
Yeah, you're gonna need some there's brake points here, buddy. All right, I'll let you dial in. Good luck. Brian Newell just struggling out there a little bit. Let's hear from Charles Balance next. Charles.
Hey, what's happening?
Another night here. How do you feel about coming to Darlington in the trucks?
You know, Darlington's one of those tracks that can reach out and smack you if you're not careful. So it's going to be a tough race tonight, and you know, the key's going to be staying out of the wall and staying out of everybody else's crap.
Oh, gotcha. So you're just going to have to be patient.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I did Wednesday night in the Cup Series at the PGR. I qualified 5th and had a really good car, but just kind of went to the back and rode around, and ended up with a top 10. So hopefully we can do that here tonight, and you know, be up there in at least top 10.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
I appreciate it. This Blackout Motorsports Chevrolet is going to be fast tonight, so keep an eye on it.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
So Charles Balance ready to rock and roll. Let's hear from Logan Gill. Logan.
What's up, buddy?
You got here. You made it to the track. How you feeling tonight?
This will be my first race ever, this racetrack. So we definitely need some practice to dial the truck in and see how it's running.
It's technical, and it's a lot of patience needed.
We'll see how it goes. Just one question for you.
I didn't do it.
Is this a night race, evening race, day race? What is it?
Day race.
Okay.
We don't do it easy here at Blackout, dang it. We do it. We're sending everything at you. So you're going to have to run this one out.
Yeah, well, we'll see how this thing goes.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Logan Gill is going to be having some fun times here tonight. First time deal for everybody. And now let's hear from, let's see if we can finally hear from Kurt Bray. Kurt Bray.
Hey, what's up, Brandon?
You made it finally.
I did. I was here.
Yeah, you didn't even answer me when I called you up here the first time. But you're here at Darlington. It's the Lady in Black. How do you feel about this one?
My internet just went out a little bit, so that's why I didn't talk to you the first time. So hopefully it doesn't go out again. But if everything stays cool, I don't see why I can't come out of here with a top 5 finish if I keep the car clean. It's just I'm gonna be more racing the track than I am gonna be racing the other cars. So it's gonna take a lot of patience and a lot of tire saving to get through this one.
Well, like any Blackout Motorsports racing event, we have never been easy on you guys, so I'm sure you'll be able. I'm sure you'll be able to handle it.
Yeah, as long as we get through, obviously. So hopefully we don't get some poorly timed cautions or anything, and if it does cool down a little bit, cars tighten up a bit more, hopefully it'll be a good show.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully we see you at the top.
All right, thank you, man.
Thank you. So Kurt Bray. That was some fun here. Now we got Christian Inarella here. Let's hear from him. Christian!
What up, Brandon?
You made it here tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling probably the least bit of confidence I've felt in a long time. I'm not really used to this track. I got this track very recent, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of this track, but we're just gonna see how it goes.
Why is nobody a fan of Darlington? This track is classic for everybody. This track is so classic that it dates back to one of the oldest tracks still on the calendar.
Hey, it could be pretty historic, but I don't know. I guess it's all feel, you know?
Well, maybe you should just drive like you know how to drive
Better?
a car.
Hey, that has been my plan for a long time, and I haven't done it yet. So when I get there, we'll get there.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That was Christian Inarella, and now we got interesting news. I believe Dylan Moranti will not make it tonight as he is on vacation or something. Who knows? Once again, so we're gonna have a substitute race control in tonight. Justin Bell here. Let's bring him on up. Justin,
what's up, buddy?
You're in the race here tonight. How are you feeling?
Really haven't even got into the league yet, but people are saying it's already slick and that it's kind of treacherous. So knowing Darlington, it makes the two tough to tame a little bit more tougher. You know what I mean? But the Lady in Black here is always welcomed us with welcoming arms, and she loves to watch us wreck into these walls. So we'll see how it is tonight for sure.
All right. Well, good luck to you, man. I'll let you get dialed in.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. So Justin Bell ready to go. Now let's hear from Ivan Deshawn. Ivan!
Hey, yes, sir. How you doing?
You got your box ready or what?
Yes, I got my box here, buddy.
Okay, are you in the session yet?
No, not in the session yet, but I've got my box.
Oh, sweet, because I'll have to switch you over to an admin when you get in.
Okay, no problem.
But you're coming in here as Lady in Black. How do you feel?
I don't feel worth a crap. Tell you the truth, I don't like this track. So yeah, that's just the way it is.
You know what? You need to try. I thought you truck guys are all tougher than that.
No, we're tougher than that. We got to give it a try. Sure.
It's a fun track. It's a track that dates back to 1950 when it was open and it's still on the calendar. It's obviously something.
Yep. Okay. Hey, Brandon, you got to be more or less hooked up with me because you can see more or less what's going on, okay? Then you can just tell me what you want me to do.
Oh, I'm just going to tell you on a penalty, and if you see... Basically, if I see a penalty, I'm going to tell you to issue a penalty, and if not, we're going to make a note of it, and we'll review at the end of the night. That's it.
Okay, you're making the notes, right?
Sure, yeah, I got notes in my head.
I can't write and drive at the same damn time.
For some odd reason, I'm actually showing packet loss on my end.
On me?
No, I am.
I've been having that problem. We had a race, 2 weeks ago, when our truck races, on Thursday night, and I got booted. I thought, what the hell is going on?
All right. Well, I'll let you get back in here and logged in and everything else. I'll switch you. Watch for me to switch you over, though. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, and I will just tell you what penalty issue, if there is one, or we'll review it at the end of the night. All right?
Yep.
Thank you.
We'll do, buddy. No problem.
Yep. So Ivan and Sean doing race control here tonight in Dylan's absence. Now we got Dalton Cleveland. Let's hear from him. Dalton.
Hello.
It looks like you're still probably logging in here tonight. How do you feel?
Oh, well, I feel okay. I mean, I didn't ran Darlington a bunch in the trucks, but you know, it's pretty straightforward short track. So.
Oh yes, you got a break point and get into the turns. The drivers seem like they might struggle with that tonight.
Yeah, well, every short track's always a little bit of struggle with people getting into the corners. Once you find your groove, though, you know, it's you just got to find that line and keep on it.
Oh yeah,
be patient.
You don't want to exit too early. Or too late tonight.
Yeah, no, for sure.
All right, well, good luck to you, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Thank you. That's Dalton Cleveland here, and still watching, making sure everybody's getting logged in here. Still not seeing the guy to switch over yet. But please rise for the playing of our national anthem tonight. As Brett Bullard, glad to see you in the chat, man. It's always a pleasure. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. These guys are going to rock and roll at one of the toughest tracks on the calendar this season. Of course, next week is going to be even better yet because these guys travel to Atlanta for the Lamar Advertising 195 and then Nashville Short Super Speedway for the Jimmy Fund 195, which is going to be even bigger yet. So these guys are gonna have some fun, hopefully. Maybe we'll find out. But please rise for the playing of our national anthem tonight, done by Voctive.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so broadly we hail at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of
What a great national anthem that one was. And now these guys are going to kick it off here. This is the BMRN 218 on the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network. So don't go anywhere, as these guys are just getting to the track. We got about 18 guys here right now. Josh Larson, Travis Burton just got here. Let's see if I can change. There we go. We'll just go like that. All right, Ivan Deshawn is already an admin, which makes it really good to go. William Hightower, of course, still at the top of the timing tower. That's right. He's doing this all out of controller. 30.01 seconds. He's rocking and rolling. And of course, Nick Quinn and Nick Donati and second and third, and Bill Sleep getting some time in. Ivan Deshawn has just got here. He's got the Cam Kings machine out there. He's going to be rocking here tonight, as the drivers do have to figure out what line is going to be best on this track here, as I'm still finding out where I can place my cameras here tonight. Been a while since I put a Darlington race up for everybody on this network. But here tonight, it's going to be about consistency. It's going to be about who can run that line, who can be calm, and everything else. And that driver will find themselves having success here. It's continue where consistency will be key. You see a little bit of loosey-goosey there. I'm going to let Ivan know he is an admin. Ivan.
Yes, sir.
You are an admin, and you'll just have to pay attention if somebody wants a black flag waved or whatever, okay?
Yep, got you covered.
And if penalties are issued, I am not waiving any of the penalties I hand out. Just heads up.
Okay.
All right.
Well, what did what's his name do? Did he more or less just let the iRacing handle the blacks?
Yes. Unless,
okay, well,
of course, I say give this such and such driver an EOL.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So that's what I will do. Okay.
All right. That sounds good enough.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
There we go. That was Ivan Deshawn. Now, please stay tuned, as we have a brief message from the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network for tonight's race. track once again. Once again, we're still going to do a special shout out to the family of Jeffrey Allen Burtek, who tragically passed away yesterday. His birthday was today. He would have been 32 years of age, way too young to pass away. Sadly, he is no longer with us, but I'm sure he is watching Darlington and being like, yeah, go! So he is definitely happy to see this race still go up. Hopefully he's resting peacefully. We got just under 16 minutes to go in tonight's race. And already these guys are getting extra frisky. Now these guys have to remember there's about 2 spots where you can pass. You might be lucky enough to get a pass done on the back stretch and on the front stretch. If you can carry enough speed out of 1 and 2 or out of 3 and 4. That is going to be a challenge of which not a lot of guys are going to be consistent with that. We do have Travis Burton here. Let's hear from him. Travis. Travis?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, you're really quiet. But you're coming into this one. It's Darlington once again. How much do you like this track?
Not very.
Man, did you just door that guy? I see that. You just doored that guy for no reason. That innocent bystander.
He doored me first. He doored me first.
No. You was trying to get on that wall, and you just sent him right into it. I seen it.
I figured he wanted to just stay with the wall.
No.
Yes.
No, drive normal. But anyway.
You know that's how I drive.
Yeah, you door people for no reason?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. You're going to lose this.
It's fine.
But as you're coming in here, it's Darlington. A lot of people are getting loose and everything else. As a driver, what are you going to have to do to kind of combat the track conditions here tonight?
Honestly, it's just going to have to be staying out of trouble this whole race. Because, like you said, people are getting loose. And I feel like it's just going to be trying to keep the nose clean because it's a tough track regardless of, the temperature and driving style. But it's one of those tracks where if you can keep your truck clean, you have a pretty good chance as long as you have the speed going around here, which I'm still trying to figure that one out. And how some people are running 30 flats, but whatever.
You know what? You just gotta kind of lift and coast a little bit around that turns, I think.
I'll just use the wall like Ross Chastain. I'll be fine.
Oh, no, that slows you down. Remember, iRacing kind of gonna kibosh to that one.
There's a wall there.
Yeah. Hey, there's a wall there, but you didn't try it. You know what the old thing is? You didn't race Darlington to get that Darlington stripe. You know what I mean?
Yes, I'm just trying to find some speed this next 30 minutes before we get to quali.
Well, good luck here tonight, and hopefully you can get it done. Thank you. Travis Burton still trying to figure out how to drive the track. And now we got William Hightower, who's been still at the top of the board. Let's hear from him. William.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's the lady in black. It looks like you're sitting pretty comfortable up at the top step. So far in practice, how are you feeling out there as far as establishing pace and finding rhythm?
Not too bad. I figured out I was burning off the right front a good bit, even though this is pretty loose right now. So I figured out where I was doing it, figured out how to fix it. So now I'm going to implement that and hopefully try to save some tire while also staying out front.
Yeah, it's Darlington is one of those, probably one of the most iconically dangerous tracks there is. I mean, drivers get angry, but they love it at the same time.
Absolutely. It's also super notoriously hard to pass here, unless you get a really good run off the corner and just shove it down in there, hope the guy up top lifts. So I'm just going to try and keep that from happening. I'm going to try and keep myself in a position where I don't have to deal with that much.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully the odds are in your favor here tonight.
That's awesome. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you. There we go. That was William Hightower. And let's, we got quite a few drivers here. I mean, it's a good field here tonight. 18 drivers have came to play. Still expect to have one or two more yet, as real life stuff does take precedence over a video game. We're sitting just about 11 minutes out from showtime for these guys. In this amount of time, these guys are trying to figure out what their break points are going to be, where they're making mistakes at, how they can avoid certain stuff, how are we going to avoid burning up the front right. You know, a few drivers that have experience are expected to shine here. They're going to establish the pace fairly early, but at the same time, they might already know how to avoid that front right problem. Newcomers such as Christian and Urella and Harry Krantz, you know, they might not be able to find it as quick. So that is going to be a big stepping stone for them to find out what other drivers are already established early on. As you see, Josh Larson establishes a pace, but extra loose coming off of this thing, so he's probably going to see where he can avoid bumping and banging this thing to keep him up front. For everybody out there watching, can't wait to see what you guys think of this one, as it's probably one of the better races of the season for these drivers. Really teach them car control and everything. So drivers are out there putting in the laps. That's what you got to do throughout the week. You put in laps throughout tonight. You're going to put in the laps. These guys are going to go 160 the distance, and they're going to do it all in one swoop. You know, these drivers will also be having to race clean. You don't want to take a penalty due to incidents. Oh my, Gil up into the wall in practice. Definitely not how he wants to park his car at the end of the night. Travis Burton tried to wreck him even further. But you know what? It's practice. So see what we can get organized here. Let's see if we can have let's see how these guys want to do this. We got a large enough backstretch. I think we could do this. I think we're going to have a little fun for the first time ever here on Blackout Motorsports. Travis.
Hi.
I know everybody's practicing, but how's everybody feel about a demo derby in the backstretch?
That sounds fun.
Oh
Can
my.
I join?
You can't just organize it down there. Just pull everybody down there.
We'll throw on something. But, I mean, you can always just wait till the start of the race, because it'll be a demo derby in the backstretch anyway.
No. I'm talking about live here on stream.
Okay.
I'll even call out a winner. Just tell all drivers to report to the backstretch for a demo derby.
Yeah, you can do that. That'd be fun.
I can't. Talk to the chat.
Okay. I'll see.
See if we can get this organized fairly quick.
Anybody want to do a demo derby? On the backstretch? This is a Brandon Smith request, by the way. Just so I let y'all know.
What was the answer? Is it a no? Oh my, that looked terrible.
Oh, a blue man. There we go. Ah.
Oh, jeez. Well, are guys saying yes to this or what?
Oh.
Oh, jeez. I was just straight up. You're done.
I'm just going to hold it here.
I think the point was proven that nobody likes you.
Oh, that's I already knew that. That's a guarantee.
Can't you back up into the racing line?
My car is dead. Oh, he missed me.
Sucker. See how many guys just decided to take a piece out of you. I think they're all reporting there. Okay, they're all going to report to the backstretch, it looks like.
Looks like it.
All right, tell them all report to the backstretch.
Everybody report to the backstretch.
No wrecking beforehand, though. It's against the rules of Demo Derby here. You can't be going in there with a damaged truck. How many guys reported back there?
Let's see. I'm gonna park it back here.
We got 2.
We got a few.
Oh, there we go. All right, well, the guys are already banging it out. Oh, jump in with them. They're already doing it. Jump in. It's already game on. All right, there we go. The first ever Demo Derby live here on Blackout Motorsports Racing Network. And these guys are all, oh, look at that. Somebody just went in. I think he's dead. I think he's done for. Are you still alive and kicking there?
Yes.
There we go. Almost. Who's going to take out who here?
This is a Brandon Smith request, by the way.
You missed out. Too late now. This is the only time we're doing it. It's Travis and the number 19 still out there. That's, who's that number 19? Oh, my. Oh, these guys are destroyed. Oh my. We have a winner. It's the Travis Bird and the number 19 of Kristen Enderella are winners of the first ever BMRN Demo Derby. What a show. And you guys turned that man into a sandwich.
I saw the other car coming from the other way, so I figured I might as well
Let's bring up Kristen up here too next. Just because he also won it here at the Demo Derby. Travis, how do you feel about winning the Demo Derby? You feel pretty good?
I feel like it's better than winning the race, so it's honestly, it's going to be a lot of fun. God, he took a hard lick.
Man. Christian, you're up next, buddy. Christian, turn your mic off. Turn your mic on. Dang it. Oh, all right. All right. Well, Christian is down there. All right. Well, Travis, thank you for getting this going for the Demo Derby. That's got a lot of frustration.
We're getting our wrecking out early before the race.
All right. Well, good luck here tonight, and thank you.
Thank you.
So Travis Burton organizing a Demo Derby to start this race. Oh my, what a sandwich that was. That was, I ain't gonna lie, that was actually really, really brutal. But drivers are going in and out of the pits, very crazy like. So they're gonna have to stay cool, calm, and collected the entire time. We do the Demo Derby just to kind of loosen them up. Max Milazzo is back here tonight in that 07 machine. He brought a new looking livery here. It looks like he's actually got a groove going with that 23. That was Tony Jeffries. But looks like they are all gonna have to really drive this one out at the end of the night. Of course, you got the 20. Max Milazzo got here late. What can he do? You gotta establish a rhythm. Find the rhythm and stay on it. It's kind of like dancing. So they're going to have to dance with the lady in black here tonight. We got less than 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Josh?
What's up?
Man, you got here just in time. You're here at the Lady in Black. How do you feel here tonight?
I don't know. These trucks are kind of weird here. Super tight in the front and super loose in the back, so just gotta just go out there and slow the pace, slow it down a little bit, and keep the tires under it and keep it out of the wall. Man, I'm hoping these guys know this so we can get some good racing in.
I would suggest some. You usually got to find the apex, but you got to kind of light throttle to it. It's a lot of throttle control in the turns, on the exit even, and to top it off, it's going to challenge these drivers to the whole extent of driving.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting tonight.
All right, man. Well, good luck
hopefully
to you.
I'm staying up front and stay out of the squirrel's nest in the back.
Good luck with that. Hopefully we see you up front.
Thanks.
Thank you. So Josh Larson, hopefully gonna stay with it here tonight. But now we go to qualifying, and this will set the grid order. We got Bill Sleep, Kurt Bray, Anthony Alex, Nick Quinn, William Hightower, Brian Newell, Nick Donati, Harry Krantz, Logan Gill, Christian Anurella, Justin Bell, Dalton Cleveland, Ivan Deshawn, and Josh Larson on the board for getting qualified in. Stay tuned as I got to speak to my wife real quick. Looks like the drivers are still dialing in, but however, Hightower 30.22, the time to beat. Kurt Bray right behind with a 0.09 behind. Donati 0.12 behind. Nick Quinn and then Harry Krantz putting up a good time here tonight. So he goes 0.53 on the board, but you know, there's still quite a few drivers that got to get qualified in here tonight. We do see Max Milazzo out on track now with Ivan Deshawn. Ivan Deshawn goes up to P10. Josh Larson grabs pole. Provisional pole for Josh Larson. Bill Sleep jumping into P5. A lot of experience sitting at the top of this board. Brian Newell, Ivan Deshawn, Max Milazzo finishing. Oh, Milazzo gets knocked down even further. Logan Gill jumps up into the top 10 with his qualifying run. At 19 drivers here, 19 different potential winners here. As long as they can keep it clean and green. Now remember, this race could be arguably one of the, it could either be really good or arguably one of the worst races ever hosted on this network. The max amount of cautions that has ever done in a Blackout Motorsports Racing Network race has actually been relatively low. However, the most cautions done in network history was done by High Side Racing Association with 32 at North Wilkesboro. Is not the best race, but ultimately the league was really good at how they conducted things, so it was handled really well. Brandon Perry did manage to get it. We got 20 confirmed drivers here at the track now. Tony Jeffries out on track qualifying. Same with Charles Balance. Balance jumping up to P11 in that number 41. He said he's going to feel fast here tonight, but he's got to remember, this is a 160 lap race on one of the more challenging ovals here. So what do? You really truly have to be patient, make the moves happen when they're able to. Until then, you protect the truck. You make it stick. You make it do whatever you want. But you have to protect that truck. And that is what a lot of drivers will need to do here tonight in order to conquer this track. And Josh Larson still on pole. Tony Jeffries there. Travis Burton pulling out for the first time here tonight, as he's going to get qualified. Now, some drivers at the back not going in are pretty good. There's the number 2 of Brandon Perry. You drive a team of Drive and Drive is here, as commonly arriving and driving. Exactly what he says. He did not show up to practice. He has no clue what to expect here. But he's going to try it anyway. Let's see how this one pans out, as hopefully get on the last chance qualifier. Travis Burton and Brandon Perry appearing to be the last 2 guys qualifying here tonight. Travis Burton high up into the wall, not going to work. That is going to end his qualifying run. Brandon Perry trying to find a line here. He's trying to run more similar to a couple others that we have. Gets into the groove, so he's just got to really ease on the throttle getting out. Does he get there? He does. Goes P15 with a lap time of 32.79. Way off pace, but whatever. He'll be fine. He got qualified in. Travis Burton trying it again. We already did a demo derby tonight. We did a lot of everything going on. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the network-sponsored race. Next week, though, stay tuned, because Atlanta, these guys are going completely opposite. They go to another super speedway race on a 1.5 mile. It's going to be as fast as ever here tonight, or for those guys next week. So hopefully they brought their A game. Burton, good lap time, gets him up to P6 on that one. He's going to try it again, as looks like, nope. Brings it down. He's checking out of that one. Looks like Josh Larson has sealed the deal for pole. Let's hear from him. Larson.
Hey, what's up?
You got pole here tonight in front of William Hightower. How do you feel about this one so far?
Good. Hopefully I don't get ran over. Hopefully these guys know there's a difference between qualifying speed and race speed. But yeah, feel good, and go out. Hopefully I'm gonna lead every lap and make it real boring for everybody.
Well, you made it here, as we don't do stages here at Blackout Motorsports Racing League. So any shout outs you gotta do for anybody that might be watching? Cheer you on.
I think Landon's watching. He told me I better not suck, so shout out Landon, and then Wise I'll wash.
All right, well, I'll let you get back into the guys. Thank you for that, and congrats on a pole position here at Darlington.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Josh Larson, he's going to try and keep it interesting. Leading every lap, highly unlikely, but it can be done if all the cards are stacked correctly. A lot of great guys here so far. Looks like we're done qualifying. So guess what? We're just going to go like this and go bam. Advance to the next session. We are ready to rock and roll here tonight, as these drivers are going to give us a show, I hope. And let's go to tonight's grid. Josh Larson will be on pole with William Hightower alongside. Row 2 will be Kurt Bray and Nick Donati. There'll be Tony Jeffries and Travis Burton, followed by Bill Sleep and Nick Quinn. Harry Krantz and Brian Newell bring up row 5 with Christian Norella and Logan Gill right behind them. Then we go back, it's row 7 is Charles Balance and Ivan Deshawn with Max Palazzo, Brandon Perry. Then we got Anthony Alex, Dalton Cleveland, followed by Lucas Domini and Justin Bell. The grid is set. The drivers are set. Hopefully, they're green and clean here the entire night. We're going to try and keep it as calm as possible for the drivers. There they are. They're all taking the grid here. Get ready to go. What's going through your head at this point? A lot of things. What am I going to have to do to make this happen? All right, Theodore. All right, we're going for Nick Quinn tonight. Glad to see you in the chat, my friend. As everybody, hang on to your hats. We're going green. This next time, they're going to go green. They're going to hopefully stay clean. Don't go anywhere. As the trucks come down to the front stretch. Genelie's holding her hand in the air once again. And now she's going to wave it like she just don't care. Green flag flies here at Darlington. And look at them getting extra loosey-goosey. Stay tuned as it's not over yet. Oh my, there goes Kurt Bray. Bray does manage to save it. Yep, we're going to stay green as it looks like a few others are trying to work their way around. Bray does get back into the line. He's going to try that in way down low. Josh Larson, William Hightower battling it out for the lead. Larson loses out. Tony Jeffries is working on his way up in front. And oh my, yellow flag flew. As it looks like Anthony Alex here. Let's go get into my proper deal here. Let's find out what happened to Anthony. Looks like he came across. Oh, yeah, he's right on that line, which is kind of dangerous because it's progressive banking here. As Alex is losing it. See, oh my, bump from the 44. Nothing he could do really. They're just trying to avoid it. Let Alex get really re-straightened out. They're going to do a penalty on that one. So we're just going to avoid a penalty on that one as let Ivan, our race control, know there's no penalty. Ivan.
Yes, sir.
No penalty on that one. It looks like just straight racing. All right.
Gotcha.
Yep. Thanks. So Ivan Deshawn is back down with Bill Sleep. William Hightower is with Josh Larson is going to be in the lead with Tony Jeffries, Bill Sleep. The drivers are all getting lined up now. Maybe not. We got about one more to go. Stay tuned.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. It's crazy control. Your light is gone, lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation.
Let's get ready to come to the line one more time. It looks like William Hightower, Josh Larson all lined up. Green flag flies here at Darlington. And now they got to get lined up. Don't pass before this. Oh my, cars are all over the place already. Looks like Josh Larson's going to try to get this one moving again. Larson tries the high side of Hightower. Hightower's not giving an inch. Where is it going to stick here? They are side by side, which is allowing Tony Jeffries to get into the battle for the lead here. Looks pretty good all the way down the line here. These guys are just kind of letting people by when they can. Josh Larson getting way out front, though. In the meantime, Hightower's back defending against the 23. They all just got to survive. You see a lot of challenges happening back here. All the way down the board, you see Charles Balance battling it out with, it looks like Brandon Perry. Perry trying to get it up into that fight. Very tough track to contend with this truck. In fact, if you complete this track with a 0X, you just did well. No joke. As you see the front leaders starting to spread away. Josh Larson, William Hightower, Tony Jeffries, Nick Donati, our top five. Bill Sleep, Travis Burton. Burton trying it on the high side of Bray. Bray not giving an inch. We got a good battle going on there. And of course, you got Logan Gill back watching that battle move on. Now the drivers are spread out, which is making it really good. See something happen with Lucas Domini. Domini losing a lot of time on that high side wall. Not how you want to gain speed, but you know what? No harm, no foul. He did justice on that one. Drivers do have to watch that front right. We were here to talk about it in practice. It's really weird here at Darlington because 1 and 2 is extremely tight. 3 and 4 really wide. So it's two different styles of cornering you have to do. To topple it off, just before the line, it goes to a lighter banking. In fact, if you're riding right on that line, it is devastating to your race. The crossover is horrendous. But now they are green flag and flying. As nobody's really pushing too much, as you know, if they screw up, they can get a penalty. You know, if you get right on somebody and all of a sudden you make that incidental contact, but if I see that as something avoidable, I'm going to call it as such and just simply tell you, hey, guess what? Shouldn't have happened. So drivers are just having a challenge here. They're just working around one another. You gotta be friendly for 159 laps. Then 160, you just roar. Game over. That's it. Larson's still really out in front now. He's got a big gap and he's ready. He's not afraid to use it. Of course, behind him, William Hightower, who did establish the sit, has got a pace going with him. Nick Donati and Tony Jeffries actually fell off pace a little bit. Now, whoever can figure out about the issue with the front right earliest to make that one real. Oh, Burton high up into the wall. Same with Kurt Bray. Bray coming down. Burton is just trying to really get reestablished here. We're not going to pull out the yellow just yet.
Yellow flag is out.
All right, so we're going to also issue a EOL for driver of that number 92, Travis Burton. For intentionally riding the wall. Ivan.
Yes, sir.
We will be issuing an EOL for driver of the number 92.
Okay.
He just kind of kept riding the wall really slow until I pulled the caution out for a slow truck on track. So he will receive an EOL.
You
Thank you.
Gotcha.
If he asks why, tell him don't ride the wall intentionally to pull out a caution. All right, there's Ivan Deshawn. And he's going to deal out the EOL on that one. Josh Larson, Nick Donati, Tony Jeffries, and Bill Sleep with Logan Gill, our top 5 here tonight. Now, what drivers are going to take pits? Hard to say. What do you do in this situation? Of course, Lucas Domini looked like he just had something happen also. Let's find out what happened to Lucas. We're just going to go on fast pace here. It's more of a self-spin. We're not going to... He served enough embarrassment. Josh Larson will be leading the way with Nick Donati on this restart. Don't go anywhere, race fans, as it is far from over. We're lap 16 of 160 here tonight, as this is our second caution of the night. This last one brought out from driver of the number 92, Travis Burton, also going to be serving an EOL for just not getting it off the wall when I'm pretty sure he could have. So he's going to have a fun time at the back of this one. Kurt Bray bringing it out along with Travis Burton. It looks like he's all patched up, ready to rock and roll. Josh Larson's going to lead the way. Don't go anywhere. Here we go. This next time by. All right, green flag flies here once again. It was a big checkup in the back. Brandon Perry kind of jumped out of line. We're just going to let that one ride. Just avoided an incident, I think. Larson out in front with Nick Donati, Tony Jeffries, Logan Gill, and Bill Sleep right behind. Now, these guys are utilizing the 4 sets of tires they do got and their one fast repair the best they can. However, it looks like Brandon Perry's got a good edge. He's up in the top 10. What a drive out of him so far. He's just going to try and race this one clean. Back behind, though, you see a whole herd of people. And this is where drivers do have to be very cool, calm, and collected. You see Anthony Alex in that number 54 trying to stay on that high side. Oh my. Lucas Domini sees the contact made. That's going to hurt the number 54, but also maybe lose some positioning there. Donati out in front, Larson right behind. He's going to try and maybe utilize a Jesse Becker strap, maybe bump and run a little bit. Who knows? Donati staying out front. He got, oh my, Logan Gill hard up into the wall. It's kind of a good smackaroo. Tony Jeffries and Logan Gill are battling. Nick Donati defending against the lead. That's Josh Larson right behind. Now this is where Larson has to get the run on the exit. Might be actually a diamond pattern used here. I'm not sure on a true apex here at this one, but it looks like Larson looks inside, doesn't quite get it. My loving wife Jenna is watching. If she could bring me a soda, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Just saying. Behind, you got Logan Gill with Tony Jeffries kind of split up. Gill going around.
Yellow flag is out.
There we go. It was led Ivan Deshawn through the caution on that one. Made a tough decision there. As Logan Gill trying to straighten it out there. He's had trouble. Might have been a few drivers involved, but let's take a look at this one. Oh, as it does look like Ivan Deshawn might have got involved too. Trying to maybe pull out the caution. Let's go kind of rewind on this one. Here you go, put it on Logan Gill once and see where. All right, so here's Gill. Definitely. Oh, there it goes. There's a deal here. just wound up in trouble and got collected by, looks like Bill Sleep. Bill Sleep collected it a little bit as know what's going on with that machine, but we're here once again with really interesting turn of events here. Larson's out front with Nick Donati right behind. Now you got Tony Jeffries and Nick Quinn working their way towards the front in that number 5 with Christian Inarella and Brandon Perry joining the battle up at the front. And he's got William Hightower and Dalton Cleveland right behind, who really probably just want to get around him, with Charles Balance and Brian Newell in our top 10. We said it once that the drivers who really fail to make this one here, you can't go loosey-goosey and expect a acorn at all, but, you know, they're trying their best. Looks like Gill and Bell are both out of tonight's race. I don't know why Bell is, but might have just kind of jumped ship on it, but we're going to go put up the tower here so we keep better tabs on it. It looks like also Travis Burton might have lost connection or something. I don't know what happened to Burton. But Josh Larson leads the way here on what could be a really amazing night for most if they stick with it. Very challenging track. I do gotta tell you, it is one of the most challenging in ovals that these guys will go up against this season. As pace car lights are off, they're coming down the backstretch now. Larson will lead the way on this restart with Nick Donati right alongside. Pace car comes in. Larson keeps them all nice and bunched up, maintains the pace speed. Look at that, what a wonderful sight. And green flag flies here. And, you know, these guys might be trying to start it out of first gear, which doesn't work if you're not unless you're experienced. See Larson, Jeffries, Donati out in front. Jeffries going for that race win here. Along with Donati. Donati looking for his first ever league race win here with these guys, along with a few others. Nick Quinn still sitting back in 4th. Christian Inarella joins the party. He's up into 5th place now. Brandon Perry is defending against William Hightower and Charles Balance. Up here, the battle continues, though. It's Nick Quinn and Donati. This is the battle for 3rd place. We are 28 laps in, almost 30 laps in. So they're definitely giving us a show so far. Donati high up into the wall is going to open the door. Quinn comes underneath. Quinn gets the pass done. Donati, oh my, and oh wow.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We're going to go back to this one, and it will be re-reviewed, I'm sure. So let's go take a look at what happened to driver Nick Quinn. So there goes Donati down. Oh, just might have clipped a little bit. He got underneath. He comes up right up into that number 5. was really hard racing on that one. I think he might have been carrying a little bit of speed here. We were back here. This is lap 30 amongst these drivers. My wife Jenna is in the booth, looking lovely as ever, everybody. As you go back and re-watch that one afterwards. Tony Jeffries will lead the way, but Josh Larson, Kurt Bray, and these guys all elected to hit the pits early on. So this could make for a very interesting restart here. I love it, wife Jenna. Everybody is in the booth. If you shout out to her, as she's always being really cute sometimes. Other times she's just a little fireball. Ow! If you guys heard me say ow, she just abused me. Tony Jeffries is out in front with Christian Narella. Brandon Perry up into the third place spot with Nick Donati and William Hightower, our top five. Get ready to restart. Here we go.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Pace car comes off one more time here. We got 16 drivers left. 4 drivers have elected to exit casually as not able to get the handle on it. But green flag flies here. And at the front is Tony Jeffries, Christian Narella for the lead. They get in there. See him almost trying to push it 3 wide in that turn. It ain't gonna work here. But check it out, Christian Narella grabs a hold of the lead and he doesn't let go. He says, I'm gone. Jeffries, Brandon Perry, and Dalton Cleveland coming to the mix now. We said it before the race that drivers who get a handle on this track are going to be the ones leading it. And it looks like a few of them did get to that point. At the front, Christian Narella battling with Tony Jeffries. Jeffries trying that high side and maybe get around. Tries to switch it back on him. Does not work. It's very hard to pass here. Cleveland gets the inside of Perry. Perry gets it up near the wall as far as he can go. Keeps it clean though. He can't go any higher than where he was, so. Perry's walking away with the Darlington stripe along with many other drivers. Christian Narella, Tony Jeffries battle for the lead, and trucks are getting loose on the exit. Dalton Cleveland might be trying it. He tries the high side, scrapes that wall. 23 gets into the wall, comes down, bumping, there we go, bumping and banging door to door, you name it, it's there. Dalton Cleveland gets in there. And check it out. There's Josh Larson. Larson squeaks it out. Sends it 3 wide. Gets the pass. Larson jumps up into 4th. And he is pushing it here. He is saying, okay, we're here. As Now he gets locked in right behind two drivers going for another position. This is the battle for second place. In the meantime, out front, Christian Andorella is pulling away. He's got a .92 gap and completely locked in. Dalton Cleveland is battling against Nick Donati, Josh Larson, and now William Hightower is starting to catch him. As this battle is continuing on, Larson gets the move around Donati, and now he's trying to regain that lead again. What a move by Larson to make it stick. Larson goes underneath Dalton Cleveland. Cleveland lets him go by. Now Larson's after There's Christian Andorella. He might just let him have it. Maybe. I don't think so. Don't let him have it. No, he did. He let him have it. Cleveland comes underneath, though. He's going to take advantage of this. Takes full advantage. Gets loosey-goosey on the exit, and it doesn't stick. So these drivers are giving us a show right now. They're kind of mixing it up a little bit. There's Anthony Alex having some trouble with getting loose. He does manage to save it, but he's going to have to let those rear tires cool down a bit. William Hightower gets... everybody seems a lot loose, and that's probably because of track temperatures. Now Brandon Perry on that one. He's pushing it. There goes Hightower. Hightower going around. Perry squeaks it through. Perry squeaks through. And let's just go check this one out as far as what happened with William Hightower. Go back to the far chase here. Real quarter speed. Oh my, contact from Hightower was actually checked some guys up. So Hightower making contact with the number 93. A little bit of bump and run, but that led to a big stack up. Brandon Perry squeaks it on the inside. How he managed that one, I don't know, but man, what a drive out of him to keep that one clean. Kind of rewind this back again, though. So there's a 23, which is 20. Oh, that's not the 20. 93 of Donati. Donati got knocked loose from Hightower, which stacked it up. Now, Hightower might have seen that one, but there's the 54 contact. Might just be extra hard racing. It'll follow under review at the end of the night. Also, which, believe me, I don't like to have to review everything, but once in a while it's called for. All right, there we go. I'll just have to remember that one. As we go back to it, Josh Larson will lead the way on this restart. Here we go. There we go. They're set up. They're getting stacked up. We're going to get ready to rock and roll this next time by. Green flag flies once again, and up in the front, Charles balancing these. Oh my! Big startup on that one. Let's just give him another shot here. Like that was Bill's sleep there. Give him another shot at a restart here. Bill's sleep, of course, brought out the caution on this one, just losing it. But let's go back and take a look at this one. Take a look, as it looked like there's a whole lot of trouble here. Going quarter speed. Now, if you watch Bill's sleep, he basically stacked up the entire grid on this one. Once he got loose, he hit the throttle, got loose. The 07 jumped out of line, but it looked like to avoid something. As Bill's just trying to get this thing back up and moving. Drivers do move along and everything else. Bill avoids contact from quite a few drivers here. Then just right up into the wall there, right across the nose of the number 5. So just get a restack them, re-rack them, and let it fly here. Josh Larson will take over grab the lead once again in front of Charles Balance, Nick Donati, Dalton Cleveland, and Christian Inarella. Here now, remember, right? Christian was up with the lead early on, along with a few of these other guys, like Nick Donati's been battling up front the whole entire time. Brandon Perry has been up the front and back, and he's dodged disaster here. There's 6 cautions in here tonight. Don't go anywhere, as it's going to be Josh Larson and Charles Balance leading the way this next time by. Pace car is off. We're coming to the line one more time. Let's hope for a good restart here. As you know, generally you probably want to start out of 1 or 2 here, but you know, these guys are just semi-professional race car drivers. But it looks like Josh Larson grabs the lead again. He's getting challenged from Charles Balance. Balance on the back door. Balance trying the inside line. He might not get it. He's going to have to say cool, calm. Josh Larson's trying to outrun him a little bit. As it looks like Dalton Cleveland and William Hightower back into this mix. Oh my.
Yellow flag is out.
As we're going to go back and take a little re-look on this one here. There we go. There's my better view. There's the 19. Now, the 93 is staying down below. 19 got loose. There's the contact. More contact. More contact. Bunch of extra contact there that was maybe not needed there. Causes that one. And that was not going to be very fun for this one. We're going to go back to review on that one also. Looks like that was a little bit of a tough one. You call from here up in the booth. We're going to let Ivan Deshawn know that we are definitely reviewing those at the end of the night. Ivan.
Damn it.
Last couple are going to be under review. Are you still in it?
Nope, not right now. I'll be back.
Okay. So Ivan Deshawn still on the back end of this one here. As this race still moves forward here. But a few drivers have elected to exit early. Travis Burton, Lucas Domini, Logan Gill, and Justin Bell out of tonight's race. Hopefully their trucks are not too banged up, bashed, and beaten. Ivan Deshawn having some technical difficulties, I'm sure. As we are going into this one pretty old school now, as you'll see the iRacing stuff pop up quite often now if Ivan does not come back. The trucks are stacked. They're lined up. We're good to go green this next time by. Don't go anywhere. Green flag flies once again high above Darlington, and Jenna's arms got to be getting tired right now at this point. Oh my, we've seen a little bit of a blinking action back there. Quite a few guys riding that high side. Charles Balance gets really loose. Does manage to save it. We are going to continue to go green. Dalton Cleveland trying to make a move around Kurt Bray. Does not work, but look at this. Brandon Perry. Brandon Perry is having this one right up in there. He's right on the edge behind the top five. The biggest thing is these guys are going to have to do is get just rolling here. As they don't want to mess this one up. They want to actually get green and clean. Really do like it when it's that way. Charles Balance might be losing out a lot of ground here. Kurt Bray looks like he might challenge the inside, and back there Tony Jeffries got really loose. Kurt Bray, of course, battling with Charles Balance. Balance This truck might not be as it should right now. It's looking a lot loose. But at the front, Josh Larson's got William Hightower on the back door now. Hightower and Larson battling for the lead. Charles Balance battling with Kurt Bray. Kurt Bray, oh my, gives him the fender. Not going to pull out a caution on that one as it's stay green and clean here. We will review that one at the end of. There we go. Making some small little notes, everybody. So Josh Larson still battling with William Hightower at the lead. This battle is not going to stop. William Hightower, of course, is Josh Larson did get pulled, but not by very much. But a truck that has the long run speed could find themselves out in front of this very quick. Hightower goes to the inside. Larson might just let him have it. Or not. They're going to battle this one out. 2 wide through 3 and 4, it looks like. And, oh, nope, that was 1 and 2. Drivers in the back here. Oh, my. Nolan Cleveland wound up a little bit loose, high up into the wall. There he goes, just maybe letting some people go by. Nick Quinn, of course, did not manage to get around him. There's Brian Newell just riding this one out till it's over. Over the front, William Hightower has grabbed the lead. He's taking control of this race. But does he have the long run car? Coming up on about 100 laps to go here in Darlington. These guys have battled 8 cautions, I think. 7 or 8. Drivers, of course, Christian Inderella and Brandon Perry still battling this one out till the bitter end. Looking towards the back here, Max Milazzo's into the picture now, and he's battling it out with Bill Sleep. Bill Sleep, of course, battling back after being involved in something earlier on where he had a misstep with the restart. But he's back. He's on point here. Bill Sleep, Max Milazzo's kind of on his own now. There's the 23 of Tony Jeffries, who was at the front. Same with Nick Quinn. Nick Quinn was up in the front also, but after some incidents, kind of wound up out of it. Harry Krantz, of course, that number 20 is a lap car, but doesn't have to give out a position if he doesn't want to. Ivan Deshawn, of course, is back. Hightower's our leader, was here tonight with Larson behind, Kurt Bray, Christian Inderella, Brandon Perry now battled with Nick Nadati, and looks like Bill Sleep. Don't go anywhere after this brief message from the network. What happens when I do a network commercial? These guys, let's go rewind back and we'll see what happened here. We're gonna go in play here. There's Jeffries and looks like Max Milazzo here. So Milazzo on the something happened on the exit. I'm not sure exactly what. Milazzo comes up high up into the wall. Contact is made, and oh my. Hard pill to swallow on that one as Milazzo went for a ride. He's staring at the stars there. As we go back to the live deal on this one. Be Christian Irella grabbing the lead on this one. It should be Nick Donati right alongside him with Nick Quinn. So the field is still stacked. We're going to go green. This has got a couple more laps till the restart here. Hey there, Ivan.
Hey.
Just an incident.
Okay.
All right. There we go. Ivan and Sean just give him the ruling on the field. Just an incident on that one. Christian Irella, Nick Donati on the restart. Don't go anywhere. Should be good.
Tear us apart and bury me all in my head alone. Calling your name but only feel the cold. I sense the change in energy. All of my fuse is blown. If I burn inside, building a bonfire. So how do we end up here? Could have sworn we said forever. Hopelessly I keep on losing myself. With the flames getting higher, all of the problems that I couldn't help. Oh, I'm back.
As the pace car comes off, we're going to come to the line one more time. That's right, it's our 8th caution of the night. Tough go for these guys so far. Christian Irella takes off, and green flag flies. Nick Donati grabs the lead, but tries not to cut him off. See one car way off in the back there. It's like Anthony Alex is kind of pulled out of the line. Smart move out of him. William Hightower grabs a hold of it. He takes it into the turn. Hightower's going to have to be very careful here. You got Hightower, Donati, Bray, and Irella battling this one out. Looks like Bray's going to try for the move on Donati. Donati might not have an answer. He doesn't. As Kurt Bray just sends it right in there. Not too bad for Darlington. I expect more carnage, to be honest. Josh Larson gets around Bill Sleep. Brian Newell and Brandon Perry is still out there. Brandon Perry, of course, just trying to get in the open air here. Not having the best of luck with that machine tonight. William Hightower, Kurt Bray. Bray, of course, looking ahead to maybe grab a hold of his second race win, I believe. second or third. His second race win. First one, of course, he did win at Daga. We're kind of watching some of these cars back here. Larson goes to the inside of Donati. Donati just lets him have it. As now these guys are racing it. Racing pretty good right now. Brian Newell trying to get up into the top 5. Christian Andorello, who was in the lead, has fallen back. Just not a strong suit for him. When we say technical, I mean this track is ruthless in terms of how you got to run it. Nick Quinn nearly high up into the wall, but he keeps it off of it pretty good. A little bit of scraping. And Nick Quinn takes advantage of the mistake out of the 93, and the 93 gets loose, heads into the wall, and that's where Nick Donati's there to take advantage. Brian Newell's taking advantage, gets the inside line, and Donati loses out another position to the 24 of Brian Newell. Go back here, watching Brandon Perry kind of work around some of the traffic here. There's a 54 of Anthony Alex. Ivan Sean's back here too, just kind of running his race. Looks like Max Milazzo has left. Dalton Cleveland is still in the pits, unfortunately, after what could be some damage or just not being there. So right now it's going to be Hightower and Bray battling it out for the lead, with Josh Larson trying to chase him down. Now Larson was very fast at the start of this. Does he have the long run truck? We're already talking about it, but lately it's only been short runs for this one. Brian Newell, of course, trying to keep balance at bay, as Charles Balance is one lap down. The drivers that are currently listed as out, it goes as follows: Max Milazzo, Travis Burton, Lucas Domini, and Logan Gill, with Justin Bell with the early exit. Now what can William Hightower do at the front? Now he's grabbed a hold of this lead. You got to maintain it. You got to save that front right and protect it. For everybody who's still watching, greatly appreciate it, each and every one of you. Do have a special thoughts and prayers do go out to the Jeffrey Allen Burtek family as for the tragic loss yesterday morning, and hopefully the family is staying by each other's side in this time of need, and may he rest in peace. William Hightower, Kurt Braid, Josh Larson, and Brian Newell right there. Brian Newell, of course, trying to get into the podium spot. He's got to get around Charles Balance. Balance actually was in open air. Seems like he's just keeping on it, just driving his line now. You see his few drivers here kind of switching and mixing it up a little bit. Nadia and Quinn. Drivers are being very calm now, so let's just let the camera roll here. I'll take a brief break from the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network.
You gotta
Christian Inarella struggling on that high side. Perry's seeing it, going to take advantage of this now, as it looks like he carried a lot of speed out of the turn. Now Brandon Perry is going to take over the 7th place position. Christian Inarella, of course, had trouble on that high side wall. That wall's not very kind. I will tell you, it does not move. It does not offer forgiveness. All it says is, see ya, I'm just going to make you sick here. So drivers do have to get the trucks off of there by just letting out. Watching them go around here, they are very spread out late on, which can help. See a driver. And Tony Jeffries actually in the pit. Anthony Alex is in the pit. Nick Donati coming down pit road. William Hightower is a little bit of a scrape there, but nothing he can't handle, it looks like. But they do have to watch it out because they only get 4 sets of tires here tonight. I ain't gonna lie, at this time you should have probably burned up like 2 sets, depending on how abusive you are on the tires. You usually go a full fuel run with a set of tires if you're managing them correctly. Back here, Brandon Perry has got to be seeing this. Christian Inarella has got Bill Sleep. And there's the 23 of Tony Jeffries, who just fresh out of the pit. So he's going to try and maybe push it a little bit. Now he knows he's got some straight line speed. So Tony Jeffries is actually battling back into this one. Now he is, keep in mind, he is 17 laps down. He had to do some very large amount of repairs. Of course, on the first lap here, you want to make sure your pit box is set up correctly, because they utilize a fast repair on a spot where were not planning on it. You can lose out big time. So you definitely want to make sure that is unchecked for this race. Got a lot of guys here kind of grouping up right in there, right there. Christian Inarella, of course, looks like just getting out of the way there. Don't know if it's a pit stop or what. Looks like he's just trying to get back on track. It looks like he is coming down to pit road now. So Christian Inarella hitting the pits. Out in front, though, it is William Hightower. Now, he has been driving the wheels off of that thing this entire race. And now that he's got the long run here, is this what he's been looking for? Of course, he is last season's Cup Series champion with these guys, and they've been doing a great job. What I can tell you is, simply put, is they got to push the raggedy edge to a point here. Got Hightower, Bray, Larson, Newell, Quinn, Perry, and Perry might be managing tires, but now he's got William Hightower on the back end. And Hightower might just aim to get past him, as these guys are just trying to keep it clean here. Of course, we had 8 cautions, then it got spread out. Perry up high into the wall. Don't know what happened there. As this one's not going to be an easy one for any of these drivers. There's Hightower. He's just trying to get around Brandon Perry. Perry does not have to yield to him either. He can just say, whatever, dude. I don't want to give it up. You're going to have to pass me if you want it. Blue flag racing, but there is no blue flags in oval, as you do have to work around a lap car if they are there. So you have to pass them clean. Check the nothing happening here except for the 90. Look at the 93. He's trying to get around. Oh, he's going to take his lap back. William Hightower loses out on the lap. That's the 93 of Donati. Donati gets around both Brandon Perry and William Hightower. Hightower gets to the inside of Brandon Perry. Perry high up into the wall. No contact though, so I don't know what happened there. But you know, it happens. There's Kurt Bray and then number 99 getting by Brandon Perry. Perry's going to probably let him have that one. Brandon Perry, of course, up into the 5th place spot. They want to watch out for one another, because if a caution flag flies now, it is going to mess some stuff up strat-wise. No joke on that, as Brandon Perry bumping and banging that right tire's nearly got to be gone. It's got to be shot. As Darlington is extremely tough. In fact, if you finish in the top 5 here, hats off to you. It's not an easy feat to accomplish. Hightower, Bray, Larson, Newell, and Perry are top 5. Sleep, Balance, Donati, Quinn, and Urella are top 10. My wife Jenna steps to the roof, looking as beautiful as ever, and she stole one of my necklaces. It's one that she got me for Valentine's Day, or was it anniversary? I don't remember which, but I know it meant a lot to her when she got it for me. I think here in the background though. So what can be done? Who knows? Who's going to win? Nobody knows. Coming up on the 100 lap mark, as all the drivers are working the wheels. Not a whole lot going on track, everybody, though. Looks like there's Nick Quinn going around Brandon Perry. Brandon Perry is probably going to be looking to add a pit stop here soon. So it looks like he's got some right front trouble with the damage on the front right. Josh Larson's bringing it down pit road now. So very interesting out of a lot of guys here. And Hightower's in trouble, as Kurt Bray has caught him. Kurt Bray trying to work around Hightower. And he's not going to be able to do it the Ross Chastain way. Just saying, he's going to have to do it the normal way, without making contact with that wall. And in some cases, you might have to coast that corner. There's Brian Newell coming down pit road now. William Hightower looking like he might do the same. Hightower with a fast... I don't know why he's injured so fast. Kurt Bray takes over the lead. But look at this. Nick Quinn just gets behind Kurt Bray. He's trying to get a lap back, as Kurt Bray just kind of stays on this one. So Kurt Bray stays on it. But Nick Quinn's... There we go. Nick Quinn goes and gets that lap back. So Brandon Perry will become the race leader when he comes by the line, which would be great for him because, you know, if he's looking for a race win here, he wants to win a league race, what better way to do it at than Darlington? Am I right? I tell you what. Thank you, Theodore. Glad you enjoy the races. Kind of waiting for next week. Darlington is one of those hit and miss ones, though. It's a love-hate relationship with most drivers. You either love it or you hate it. Now, Brandon Perry does finally get scored in the #1 spot here. He's going to be leading it now. What can I tell you? He's got Kurt Bray and these guys looking to take back that position. Same with William Hightower. So Brandon Perry's out in front by 6.2 seconds. This could be bad. On a pit cycle, this could be bad. As William Hightower is only 5.4 seconds behind. If we go look at the pit stop strategies that some of these drivers are taking on, Perry's been out there for 35 laps. He has maximized those laps. Keep in mind, Nick Quinn has put the most laps on an individual set with 50. Is it going to pan out or not? It's hard to say. But right now, Brandon Perry's got to be happy leading this race. But at the same time, he does have a couple guys back behind here, like Brian Newell, who could get their lap back just by making that pass on the leader here. So Brian Newell aiming to get around Perry. When we look back here, we got Hightower and Larson nearly on identical strats. Very intriguing here tonight. As once the racing, these guys, oh, there goes Brandon Perry. Perry's coming down pit road now. So Perry's going to be the last one to enter the pits after he led a few laps. Great job out of him. But here's the interesting thing. Can he make the time? Can he go the distance here? Did drivers pit too soon? Did they pit too late? What happened? Hard to say, but Josh Larson goes around Brian Newell. And now he's going after that number 45 of William Hightower. Christian Inarella gets his lap, gets scored up into 5th place, though. As Brandon Perry is making his exit onto the main straight now. Don't blow it, Barry. Don't you dare. We have seen him do that before. He's lost the rear here on pit exit. This is not this track, so Brandon Perry now falls back to 8th place. Only a lap down, so that's good news for him. Gets extra loose. Cold tires, Perry. Cold tires, buddy. Hightower, Larson, Quinn, our top 3. Bray, and Urella after the pit cycles. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for a brief message from Blackout Motorsports Racing Network. And we are back here in racing. Kurt Bray, of course, battling to try and get his lap back from Josh Larson. Larson's not going to make that easy on him at all. As exits here at Darlington have been very challenging for these drivers. You got to be easy on the throttle on the exit. Nearly every driver now is a lap down as Hightower is he's on a roll here. So I don't know if we're gonna be coming back to Darlington next season, but these guys are we'll probably give them a season off from Darlington after this one, as it's been kind of a challenge for them. But what can I say? These guys are giving us a show. William Hyde's not really giving us a show right now. They're kind of spread out, but they got to roll with whatever's right in front of them. As some drivers had quick exits out of this one. Donati, Jeffries, Alex, Krantz, Malazzo, Cleveland, Burton, Domini, Gill, and Bell all out of this race. So everybody right now on the track is our top 10 drivers. Hopefully a bunch of quitters they are sometimes. For everybody out there watching, I greatly appreciate it. Glad to see everybody on board. As this is 160 laps, 218 miles of distance. So it's not over. They still have the race, still have to finish it out. But at the same time, when do you back off the throttle? You don't. You just stay on it. Stay with it. Kurt Bray, of course, looks like he got one of his laps back from Larson. And as Larson was talking earlier, it's tight in the front, loose in the back. So not the normal deal here. There's the number 5 and Nick Quinn, who I'm sure everybody's been trying to check in on. He's on the podium for tonight, for now anyway. Got about 45 laps remaining. So about 20 minutes left. What a night. These guys are definitely pushing it as far as how far they can go with it. Of course, Christian Iannarella will be is still scored top 5. Even though drivers are a lap down, they're still trying to get that lap back. And we'll find out. Maybe they want a competition caution here. Should I shake things up and be like, hey, do you want a competition caution? Still extremely spread out, but we don't do cautions here. It's just straight racing. They got to utilize their strats. That's why we don't want to shake things up too much on them. Yeah, Theodore, Nick Quinn's having a great night. He just kept out of the carnage. Still scored up in the top 3 so far. So he's doing a great job of just staying on pace in this race. He's, of course, now at this point, these guys are probably thinking we just want to get it over with, as it is the top 10. I just had a cat try to jump me. My cat Bandit is playing a little bit of hide and go seek. My wife Jen is watching though. I'll be done here shortly, I hope. And then we can hang out, maybe watch a movie or something, who knows. Not a whole lot going on, so just sit back, enjoy the BMRN speed section.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
As I was watching that, we're going to go back and take a look at this one. All right, so we're going to go back and take a look here. Quarter speed, but from the rear chase, and I see Brandon Perry right behind. Brandon Perry, of course, nothing he could do as Bill Sleep actually is going to be taking an EOL from that one. As he came around and Balance barely missed him. There we go. We're going to go back live here. And that will re-bunch him up. As we're going to check in with Ivan Deshawn and see how this one happens. Ivan, guessing Ivan?
Yeah.
Guessing Bill requested an EOL?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All
Is
right.
it slow?
Oh, gotcha. All right. I will put you back down there. No penalty if it was getting scored, though. It just looked like he got in the wall and Perry, just nothing he could do, so.
Yeah, that's good. We're
All
good.
right. Yep. So Ivan Deshawn taking credit on that one. Credits him as a driver on that one as he requested the EOL for just being slow and just nothing, nowhere Perry could go on that one. William Hightower, Josh Larson. Looks like Nick Quinn stayed out. Interesting turn here. You see quite a few of them in the pits now. Christian Interella coming back out. Charles Balance coming out. See Brandon Perry's coming down pit road. Heavy damage on that right front. Just patched up some of it. Got it banged out enough to be able to do something with it. William Hightower up in the lead, though. It's got to be a great night for him as we're coming back to caution. Ivan, extend the caution.
Okay. Plus one lap.
Hang on, we're not going green.
As he's going to extend the caution here. Give all these guys a chance to get out of the pits here. And recaught back up. William Hightower looking to lead the way here. See a lot of drivers just coming out of the pits. Let's see if they can all manage to get caught back up. Kind of watching the field right now to make sure they can all get caught back up here. Looks like Brandon Perry's still stuck on pit road, repairing up some more damage here. As we're just kind of giving all these guys a fair shake here. Brandon Perry's still in the pits. Not a whole lot we can do, but it looks like the rest of the field is here. All right, so Perry's going to just come out screaming, it looks like. As we come around, there goes the pace car. We are going to be going green this time by. We get to the line for what could be the final time. Green flag flies. And we are racing once again in Darlington, and oh my. We'll give it a little bit better restart here. Oh, too late now. It looks like he's okay. Brian Newell losing on the restart though, but everybody's kept green and clean. Look at Charles Balance battling up here with the leader now. But check it out. Christian Inderella and him are battling this one. This is for position, the top 5. And Inderella trying to work his way around Balance. Does not work. Balance stays on it. Charles Balance stays out in front of Inderella to keep the position. Kurt Bray and Nick Quinn split. Oh my. And Urella's not giving nothing. He says, no way, guys. I ain't doing this. Battling for position here. Trying to catch up. Nick Quinn right behind Christian Urella, who's trying to catch up to Charles Balance for the last spot in the top 5. You got a Hightower, Larson. The battle for the lead is here. Can Larson get him before the end of the race? We'll find out. I mean, Larson's really is a great driver. He's had a tough go over in this league the last couple weeks. Does he have what it can take to take on the last season's champion here at Blackout Racing League? He might. He's got some speed going in turn 3 and 4. Larson holds it to the inside line, comes back up. Oh. And still side by side. Neither one of these two drivers are gonna give an inch. As Larson gets down and dirty, gets to the inside, slide job, brings it up top. And now Josh Larson grabs a hold of the lead here. Nick Quinn is right behind, with Kurt Bray chasing him down. He also got Christian Inderella trying to stay out in front of Charles Balance. Brian Newell, trouble on the restart. He's back there. Brandon Perry involved in the last one. Damage to the front. He's got the Mobile One Battle Tank Edition Toyota Tundra. As this one is shaping up to be a real barn burner here. Larson and Hightower, Nick Quinn. Who's going to be the champion here for the BMRN 218 here? It's beyond me at this point. I don't know who's going to win. Bednar is going for Larson, so he better not blow it then. Otherwise, Lando's going to come unglued like a spider monkey. Charles balances it down pit road. Charles Balance bringing it down as heavy looks like front damage to his machine. Brings it off, brings it down pit road. He is big time trouble. Don't know exactly what happened, but these guys at this point are thinking he'll just get us out of here. Larson, Hightower, Quinn, Bray, and Urella are top 5 here tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying the race. It's been a battle for these guys. 9 cautions tonight here at Darlington. Half the field is checked out. Did not expect that, to be honest with you. I expected a tough race. It's not that tough. So we'll have to replan for next time we run this track. Should have definitely probably done it at night. Because I do, if I remember, Darlington does have night lights here. But, you know, daytime, nighttime, who cares? Nick Quinn finally gets around Inderella. Brandon Perry has jumped up into 6th place. In the meantime, he says, all right, take 6th. Of course, according to points, it's been a great season so far. But let's go take a look at some of those points here shortly. Go ahead and not maximize that. We're going to try and shrink this up. So we're going to go into the points here real quick. Dylan Moranti actually leads the way on points with Kurt Bray right behind by 6 points. Now Justin Bell is at 67. Brandon Perry 66. Anthony Alex 65. Nick Quinn 64. William Hightower 58. Brian Newell 56. John McIntyre is at 56 as well, with Harry Krantz at 55 in our top 10 for points. Now it is going to get shaken up tonight with this race because a few of the drivers are just not in it, or they just had a bad finish here. So a few drivers that are driving on the front might actually find themselves in a different position than next time. Brian Newell's going to let the leaders go by. And Hightower's still on Larson. We got 24 laps to go. What's Larson going to have to do? Preserve that front right. Save it. The car can't turn if you have no front right. It makes it absolutely trouble. And that's where a few drivers are doing a really good job at, is preserving the front right. Now, other drivers that might have had trouble, front right, cell spins, you know, the truck's getting loose on the exit just because it has no weight there. It's a truck. It's going to be tight in the front, loose in the back most of the time. So some of these drivers are establishing speed at really good times. At the same time, it drives more similar to a go-kart. These go-karts will break loose all the time, but their front ends are really, really just tightened up. William Hightower looking to maybe give a nudge to the 51 of Josh Larson. Larson, of course, trying to battle it out for the lead and some extra points here. Can it be done? Maybe. It's definitely going to be a close call here as far as where you're at the end. We got 21 laps to go here. So we'll re-enter. Oh, thought Hightower's going to go for it. Does not look like it yet, but he's definitely looking. Hightower getting loose in the turn and also losing out on pace to Josh Larson. In that number 51, he loses a little bit of time, gains it right back as you get into 3 and 4. So not a whole lot going on out around the track here. Not a whole lot of battles there. There's Ivan Deshawn letting Kurt Bray around. As Bray is still battling for the 4th place, to keep a 4th place position here. Brian Newell down pit road. So Newell having trouble. And a really bad pit stop, it looks like also. drivers are still back here. I gotta give them credit. Charles Balance is out. So now we got 11 drivers out of tonight's race, and what was a tough one for most of them. I don't believe the trucks are meant for here, but they do run here, I believe, still, so should be able to. Josh Larson still defending against Hightower. Hightower looks inside, no. Larson shuts the door. He says, not today. Hightower does manage to keep it off of him, goes high up near the wall. And Larson with the squiggle, the wiggle, and the mistake. Hightower did not, but cannot capitalize. You guys are almost done. We got 15 laps remaining here. That might have been what all Larson needed to pull enough of a gap on Hightower. Nobody else is really battling this one out too much. There's Kurt Bray. He's just trying to get it around Ivan Deshawn. Deshawn, of course, making him work for it a little bit. There's Brandon Perry. He's back in 6th place. Sits a lap down. He's got the Mobil 1 battle tank. And look behind. Larson, Hightower battling it out, nearly losing it amongst the leaders. I ain't gonna lie, that would have been epic if they would have. But Larson looking really loose on the exits now. Can he hold it together in the final laps here at Darlington? We'll just keep eyes rolling all over the place. And there it is, William Hightower. Josh Larson loses it out a little bit, saves the truck. And just like that, the pass is made. Josh Larson, though, incredible save here tonight. Well, that might have just handed it to this man right here. William Hightower is in the lead once again, 2.3 up. Josh Larson might just try and push it to a new limit, trying to catch him as he does not give up. If you look behind him, he's got Nick Quinn with that number 2. Now the number 2 does not have to give yield. He does not. It's no blue flag. You just run your line and race or be predictable. Nick Quinn, of course, trying to work around Brandon Perry. Meanwhile, up front is William Hightower. So late in the game, one mistake has just cost Josh Larson the lead and quite possibly this race. All right, hope everybody enjoyed the speed zone. We are following up on 5 laps to go. And really spread out track right now. Josh Larson, of course, getting chased down by Nick Quinn. Nick Quinn, he's got 4 laps to get to him, and he's closed it up to 0.9 of a gap. He can definitely get there, but he's going to have to really work that wheel. But the harder you push here, the more chaos you can cause. He's actually closed the gap down to 0.8 for the battle for second place. William Hightower's out in front. He's like, okay, just keep pushing, guys. I'm going to keep rolling. But late on mistakes for Larson, quite just kind of, or the truck got really loose on him. There's nothing he can do about it. You just got to drive it out and hope for the best. But now he's got Nick Quinn right there. This is the battle for second. And check out Nick Quinn. He's on it. He sees where the lines are. Nick Quinn just trying to finish out this one. As Quinn is running out of time to catch up to Larson and get around him. It's one thing to catch him, and it's a total another deal to get around him. And Larson is not going to give him the position. Hightower, of course, getting ready to come across the line for what could be the final time. Larson stays on it. He's just trying to outrun Quinn. Quinn's got 1 lap to get it. William Hightower's got 1 lap not to mess up. Larson and Quinn battle for speed 2. Quinn high up into the wall with a little bit of a scrape. Might have just slowed him down. Hightower's coming around the final turns now. Josh Larson is out in full defense here. Hightower's going to cross the line, winning the BMRN 218 here. Josh Larson defending against Nick Quinn. He's going to come out second. Quinn third. Bray fourth. Looks like Inarella will be 5th place here tonight. Brandon Perry, Brian Newell, Bill Sleep, Ivan Deshawn, the last guys standing here on the track. That was Balance, Donati, Jeffries, Alex, Krantz, Milazzo, Cleveland, Burton, Domini, Gill, and Bell. But Christian Inarella, William Hightower wins here at Darlington. What a drive out of him to finish this one out. As they all completed this one out here. Well, let's go start this one off. We're going to hear from Christian Inarella first out the gate and see how he feels after this one. Christian.
What's up, Brandon?
It's done. The chaos, the carnage and everything. You got 5th place here at Darlington. How do you feel tonight?
I feel great. I'm surprised that I made it happen. Out of all the tracks that I've raced in the leagues, to do it at Darlington is pretty surprising, but yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, man, it was a great drive out of you as you were up in the front for a little bit, but they just kind of went around you. But after that, it seemed like you got a good handle on the track.
Yeah, got some screen time, that's what it's all about. No, I'm just kidding, but can't wait to look back on that.
All right, well, thank you for that one, man, and great job here tonight.
All right, thank you. I also want to thank Blackout Motorsports, too.
Any shout-outs?
I'm going to shout out Harry, and I'm going to shout out my girlfriend, and I think my grandpa might be watching, so shout out him, too.
All right, man. Well, great job here tonight, and congrats on a 5th place finish
All right,
here.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Christian Inarella. Now let's bring it up to our driver of that number 99, Kurt Bray, the mystery man. Let's hear from him. Kurt.
Hey, what's up?
A long one tonight. This one was a challenging one. How do you feel after getting a top 5 here?
Top 5 is great. I definitely could have been top 2. I made a bold strategy there to stay out on my old tires. I have a spare set sitting in the garage right now. I was really banking on that caution to come out in that final stint there, and it never did. If it did come out, I would have had fresher tires in the entire field, so could have got it, but I put all my chips on black and it hit red, so guess we'll have to go get it next week.
Unfortunate. Well, you didn't get it, but you didn't get the win, but you got a top 5. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching?
Shout out to my team. Thank you guys for being there, making me laugh that entire time. That was so much fun. I'm at a loss for words. I'm so tired.
All right, well, I'll get you out of here, man.
Such a long race.
Great job here tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon. Thank you for hosting.
Thank you. It's Kurt Bray, and now let's go to our third place finisher, driver of the number 5, Nick Quinn in the body armor machine. Let's hear from him next. As he had a long one. Let's hear from him. Nick.
Hey, Brandon, what's up, man?
What a night. He got it done. He got on the podium here tonight. How do you feel?
Feeling good. This was a tough one for sure. Yeah, it was definitely running out of tires the last couple laps there, but I'm glad it went green and the finish went off strong after all the cautions we had earlier. So.
Yeah, as cautions kind of separates the boys from the men. That's kind of how it works. Well, you did it.
Right, man.
Did it. You got on the podium here. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching? Cheer you on in that number 5 machine.
Yes, sir. I'd like to shout out my friend Teddy Schramm. Shout out to my son Cruz, and shout out to you for sponsoring this race tonight. I know we didn't have a sponsor, so glad you came on board, and thanks to you for doing the broadcast, man. It's awesome. I love watching them.
Thank you for that one. Great job here tonight getting the podium.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. That was Nick Quinn, and now let's bring up our second place finisher in the number 51, Josh Larson. Larson.
What's up?
He didn't quite get the win, even though it's so close. How is this one for you?
Frustrating. Shout out to Hightower. He ran a good race. I had a lot of diversity in my race. Man, I tried. Those controllers are so OP on at Darlington. Any counter steer into the corner tracks, man. I burnt my shit up trying to run him down, and I'm sitting here sweating. I tried. Like I said, he ran me clean. He ran me fair. Shout out to him on the victory. He deserved it. Just man, dang controllers, you know.
Dang controllers is right. Well, I'm gonna get you down to the guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need your help after the race with a couple incidents to look at.
Oh, all right.
I'm only taking your input from everybody. I'm not taking everybody else's. All right.
All right.
All right. Just need a second pair of eyes. That's it. Thanks.
All right. Thanks.
So that was Josh Larson at number 51. And now let's hear from William Hightower, winner here tonight. What a night for him as he ran it down. Let's hear from him. William?
Yes, sir.
Man, what a night. He got the dub. How do you feel after this one? And what a long, challenging Darlington.
A little surprised, honestly. I'm infamously terrible at this track. And it was exceedingly loose all day. So I thought I wasn't going to be very good. And then practice came around. I beat the best time by like a half a second. They did close it back down to within a tenth of me, but for me to stay up top and practice really shocked me. And had a pretty good battle there for a while with Larson. I saw him get loose at the end. And I took advantage of it. I had to, but that was really fun.
Well, you did it. You got the win here tonight. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on?
Absolutely. I got everybody in my stream. I actually haven't even looked at my numbers yet. Dub Racing, as always work together pretty well. Talk everything out. Try and strategize pretty well. I was kind of scared with those tires at the end, though. Blackout, it's always a great time in here, and I believe the sponsor of this race as well.
Yep, it's
And,
the network.
Yes, sir. And you guys for putting this on. You do a great job commentating, kind of keeping us in line, and it's always a great time.
All right, man. Well, great job here tonight. Congrats on the dub. And
Thank you, sir.
can't wait to see what you do next time.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So William Hightower brings home the dub here at the BMRN 218. Now, if you're a fan of the show and you like what you see, hit that sub button, hit that like button. It does not bite very hard. As this was a very, very bold race for these guys, and they really gave it everything they got, which, it's a lot of fun overall. So you'll... Remember, if you like what you see, though, hit that sub button, hit that like button. All the support is appreciated. And shout out to all the guys that helped make this possible. I'm out of here for the night. Thoughts and prayers still go out for the Jeffrey Allen Burtek family with their tragic loss. But peace out. I'm out of here tonight.